welcome back to my channel. For today's makeup tutorial, I'm going to use the Master Palette by Mario. This is the Anastasia's newest addition to their palettes, and this is also a one brand tutorial. I did have to throw in a few things here and there that were not Anastasia Beverly Hills because Anastasia just simply doesn't make those type of products. Other than that, I stuck to Anastasia. Whatever I had, I used. So I really hope that you guys enjoy this look. I'm also going to share a little review with you guys because this was my first time actually trying this palette. This look and this tutorial was the first time, so it was pretty much my first impression on this palette. I had swatched it before, of course, like in store before I purchased it, but it was like freshly touched virgin palette right here when I started to use it. And as you can see, a lot of these shades are not touched because don't like them very much, and that's just one thing that I have negative to say about this palette. It looks really pretty. I mean, like, all these colors together are beautiful, but I wasn't just very impressed with this palette. This palette, as soon as I saw it, it just screams fall colors. It does have like all jewel tones, like really pretty. Couldn't have come in any other or any better time than, of course, in the fall. The Modern Renaissance was so pretty and bright, and of course that screams summer, but I would totally wear that palette even now in the fall. This, unfortunately, I'm not gonna get too much use out of. And I'm kind of bummed that there's only like, well, there's 3 matte shades, but only these 2 I like. To be honest, the colors that I used today, I really love. Like, I love how this all turned out, but I feel like the colors that I use today are the only colors that I actually really like in the palette. I really only got this one just because, you know, to be honest, it's the hype around it, and I wanted to have a tutorial out there for it. I don't know, maybe I'm just a hater. But I just don't know, I don't like this palette that much now that I've purchased it, and I hate to say it, this palette, the quality of it is amazing. Anastasia has amazing quality, so I'm not really, I hope it doesn't come off that I don't know, maybe I am just a hater. You just know, when you see a palette and you just instantly are like, bam, that palette is beautiful. I just didn't get that with this palette, so that's just my little opinion on it. I do love the quality, and the colors that I picked today are beautiful. I love this eyeshadow look. So I'm just going to show you guys how I achieved it. So yeah, let's just get into the tutorial. The first thing I'm going to be doing is taking my Pixie Glow Tonic. I'm just going to use this to lightly clean my face, and I know I just smelled it because it smells so good. It smells like roses, so I like to use this before makeup application because it leaves me a really clean and glowy finish to my skin. My foundations are from Anastasia, of course. I'm using 2 colors. I like to use the lighter one towards like the inner part of my face, and the darker one goes all along the perimeter of my face. I'm also going to apply that to the sides of my nose to kind of help give me a more natural contour, and then just taking my beauty blender, I'm going to blend everything in together. My concealer, I am taking my Anastasia concealer in the color number 3, and I'm mixing it with a little bit of my Pixie Rose Oil because it gives it a really nice, like, buildable consistency, and it kind of, this concealer can be very thick, so I like to kind of dilute it a little bit with some oil. And of course, you want to take your beauty blender and make sure you blend everything in. I'm going to quickly set my face using my Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I really like to press that right under the eyes, but with whatever's left on my sponge, I like to just go all over and press that to the rest of my face because since I do have oily skin, I need powder all over. And then I'm moving on to my eyes. Here I am prepping my eyes using my Anastasia primer in the color Honey. I just for some reason didn't show it, but then I'm also going to set with my translucent powder from Laura Mercier. Starting the eyeshadows, I'm taking, of course, the star of the show, the Master Palette. The first eyeshadow that I'm picking up is called Isabella, or just Isabel. And it's so pretty. It's like a, what would you call this, like terracotta, really pretty orange-ish shade. So that is going to be my transition color. And I'm just going back and forth my crease with a large blending brush, and I like to kind of flick out the outer corners to give me a more elongated type of cat eye shape. It's a little bit more flattering, especially to my eye shape. In the crease, I'm going in with Violetta. With Violetta, I'm going in with a smaller blending brush and just going directly into my crease to give me a much darker and gradual type of look. And again, just go back and forth and flick out the outer corner. Now I'm going to cut my crease using my primer from Anastasia. This is in the color Honey. The same thing I use to prep my eyelids, but I'm going to use this to make sure that my crease is nice and sharp. But what I'm doing here, I'm not going all the way into the inner corner or all the way out to the outer corner. I'm just doing this right in the very center. So the inner corner and outer corner should still be pretty dark with Violetta. And then I'm going to wet my brush and then pick up the color Muse. This color is one of my favorite colors in the palette, and I like to use it wet. I like to use any shimmer color wet, to be honest. It doesn't matter the brand. It always just amplifies the color 10 times more, and it just makes it more intense. I'm actually going to leave a little bit of space kind of towards the inner half of my lid because I'm going to be picking up the color Marina, which is still a pretty warm pinkish champagne color. Again, I'm using it wet, and I'm just going to apply Marina right in that empty spot and then just blend both colors together. I like this because it gives it a much more like three-dimensional look, and it makes the eyeshadow appear a little bit more glossy. Now pick up your favorite mascara. I'm using my Dior Show mascara. It's my absolute favorite. It's the best mascara I've ever tried. And then moving on to my lower lash line, I'm going to just take the color Isabel and then Violetta just to make sure that it's nice and smoky at the bottom. I'm going to take my primer again and apply that in the waterline, and then I'm going to bring it past my waterline and past the inner corner to make or to create a sort of cat eye shape. And now you can pick up your favorite eyelashes. Here I'm taking the House of Lashes in the style Bambi, which are my absolute favorite eyelashes. And then you can apply a few coats to your bottom lashes just to finish off the look. Now for my eyebrows, I'm taking Anastasia's soft brown dip brow and just making sure that my brows are nice and defined. Now to do some highlight and contour, I'm taking my contour kit from Anastasia. Should I stop saying from Anastasia because obviously everything's from Anastasia? Anyways, I'm taking the color Banana and just patting that right under my eyes and anywhere really that I highlighted. So center of the forehead, under the eyes, chin, and now going into the color Fawn. I think that's color Fawn. And I'm just going to use that to start to warm up my complexion and really bronze my skin. Now I'm taking the Ultimate Glow Kit from Anastasia. I really just mix all the colors together because I don't know, it just looks prettier that way. I don't want to just stick to one. There's too many to choose from, so I just mix everything, and this highlight is so on point. It's so pretty, so I'm going to use that also to highlight the Cupid's bow. And for my lipstick, I'm taking a liquid lipstick in the shade Ashton. And that is the completed Anastasia makeup look using the Mario Master Palette. I really hope that you guys enjoy this look. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it, and if you want to see more tutorials, then please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Love you!